Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash of Clans. Today it's going to be a two-part episode. Part 1, we're going to be talking about Town Hall 10s and the dire straits that I personally feel that they're in the game. Talk about some possible solutions as well. By the way guys, I told you in the previous episode that go ahead and send me a friend request in-game. Unfortunately, I got flooded with complaints saying that my friend requests were full. I had no idea that it actually caps out at like 180 or something random like that, so sorry about that guys. But anyway, part 2 of today's episode is going to be sharing something that I haven't done in a long time, sharing some underrated and some of my absolute favorite quality Clash of Clans content creators, specifically YouTubers. I'm talking about guys who really know their game, really know what they're talking about, and bring really valuable content free of clickbait, so stay tuned for that. Now let's talk about Town Hall 10. So this is something that's been on my mind for a while, and let me tell you briefly about the genesis of today's video, right? I wanted to share some good Town Hall 10 content with you guys. I know it's a very common request, Ash, bring more Town Hall 10 content, more Town Hall 10 3-star strategy, and to be honest with you guys, little confession here, my clan and a lot of my alliance clans just don't have a lot of Town Hall 10s, and that's really by design. It's not just coincidence. In our clan, for example, Red Elite, we only have 3 Town Hall 10s, and we're full. We're at 50 capacity, so we roll with half Town Hall 11s and pretty much half Town Hall 9s. Now, before I get into the reason why that is, I do have to give a quick disclaimer that this is only my opinion and obviously the opinion of a lot of my clanmates, but I talked to Powerbang and Toots, Clash Tutor, about this actually earlier today, and Powerbang actually disagreed with me. He said that he was happy with the difficulty level at Town Hall 10. Granted, he's a really good attacker and he has, max heroes and stuff, but still, it's worth stating that this is only my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will disagree with me, so I don't think I should definitely get my way. I'm just trying to explain to you why our clan is built like this and why I don't think it has to be the case. So let's rewind a little bit. So all the way back when Town Hall 11 was introduced to the game, right after ClashCon almost a year ago now, almost a year of Town Hall 11, time flies by when you're clashing and having fun, but almost a year of Town Hall 11, but when it was introduced to the game, it's interesting. It did something weird to the game. This is the first time since Clan Wars that we saw the addition of a new Town Hall level added to the game, and it really kind of made things a lot differently. At the time, a lot of clans at the top level were compromised of all Town Hall 10s or Town Hall 10s and mixed Town Hall 9s as well. So it added a third tier to those Town Hall levels. So a lot of clans ended up being Town Hall 9, 10, and 11, or even Town Hall 8, 9, 10, and 11. And what that did was it kind of put Town Hall 10 in that awkward position of being that middle child where it's so easy to 3-star at Town Hall 9 now that you're not doing a lot of dip attacks anymore as a Town Hall 10, especially as the game has progressed over the last year. And at Town Hall 11, I mean, that's your main usage, or that's the main usage that we use Town Hall 10s for. Our Town Hall 10s mainly attack Town Hall 11s for 2 stars, freeing up extra Town Hall 11 attacks to try to go for 3 stars or to dip down and 3-star the Town Hall 10s. Does that make sense? That was kind of confusing. Basically, our Town Hall 11s are mostly getting the 3 stars on Town Hall 10s. Our Town Hall 10s are mostly trying to get 2 stars on Town Hall 11s. And in my mind, I don't really love that. I like the idea that everybody, I agree 100%, there should be dips and there should be reaches up as well. I think it's a great strategy and I like seeing it. But at Town Hall 10, it's just kind of weird. Town Hall 9 is great because sometimes at Town Hall 9 you might have those extra attacks to be able to reach up and try to 2-star a Town Hall 10. Just completely understand that, completely love that. At Town Hall 10 though, I just think the difficulty level to 3-star at Town Hall 10 is really, really high. I'm talking about the average clasher here. Sure, there's absolute great attackers out there who, maybe can 3-star at Town Hall 10 at a 50% clip. When you watch YouTube replays, you guys already know this, but you're seeing the highlights. You're not seeing what your average person can pick up the game and do. I think at Town Hall 9, it's a really nice spot to be in. It might be actually OP now. It might be easy. It might be the new Town Hall 8. It might be super easy. But either way, Town Hall 9, the average clasher who spends a little bit of time sketching out a strategy can pull off a 3-star attack with good planning and good execution. Town Hall 10 though, it feels like there's a decent layer of luck that's kind of floating above the execution and planning, at least in my mind. Again, guys, I know there are pro attackers out there and some attackers who use some third-party assistance that might be getting an upper hand as well, but me personally, I think it's too difficult to 3-star at Town Hall 10, and that makes players such as my clanmates want to rush up to Town Hall 11 and have access to the Grand Warden. So I think the game should progress in a fashion where it gets to be pretty easy to 3-star at Town Hall 8, relatively easy to 3-star at Town Hall 9, and with the giant bomb nerf, we're definitely seeing way more 3-stars at Town Hall 9. That's going to be my next Clash of Clans episode, actually. Going to be covering the new meta and the new best attacks at Town Hall 9, but going back to the point here, I think that Town Hall 9 should be relatively easy to 3-star as well, but it should definitely require some planning. Town Hall 8 is almost kind of brainless. You can almost just spam hogs at this point or dragons and pull off a 3-star, and to be honest with you guys, I'm kinda okay with that. I know a lot of you guys will probably disagree, but to me, Town Hall 8 is all about a stepping stone to Town Hall 9, where you're starting to use the hogs for, you know, maybe the first time, and you're gonna kind of step your way up using golems, trying out Goho, and it only lasts a few months, and then you get into the big leagues at Town Hall 9, where it gets much more difficult because you're dealing with the Archer Queen, you're dealing with the Expos, and all that good stuff, the extra defenses that you get at Town Hall 9. Now, Town Hall 10, you do get a decent amount of new content. You get the bowlers, the miners, you get additional levels onto key troops, you get some army camps, and you get the clan castle, which isn't that big of a deal, and you get 10 extra levels on your heroes. So you're getting a decent amount offensively, but none of that, to my mind, really compensates for the fact that you're going up against the most powerful defense in the entire game in the form of 2 Inferno Towers up to level 3. I think that engaging on against a good base, you know, guys, against a max attacker, against a max anti-3-star base, I think it's more difficult to 3-star at Town Hall 10 than Town Hall 11, and I don't think that should be the case. I think it should be a linear progression in terms of difficulty. It should be pretty easy at Town Hall 8, a little bit harder at Town Hall 9, a little bit harder at Town Hall 10, and then Town Hall 11 should be the most difficult, and I think Town Hall 11 is definitely the most difficult, but Town Hall 11 also has the Grand Warden. Definitely the Eternal Tome is the most OP ability in the game in terms of bang for your buck. You're basically getting invincibility while you're engaging the most defensively strong parts of your opponent's base. So I'm going to harken back to something I said long time ago. I've said it till I'm blue in the face, and I did mention this to the developers, and maybe they were just kind of giving me the roll your eyes and I kind of missed it, but they did seem genuinely interested in the idea of adding a level 5 Grand Warden at Town Hall 11. Now, when I said that initially, a bunch of people said, Ash, there's going to be no reason to upgrade to Town Hall 11 if you give Town Hall 10 level 5 Grand Warden. And I disagree. I mean, think about it. At Town Hall 9, you get a limited level Archer Queen, and then you can level her up further at Town Hall 10 and 11. At Town Hall 8, you get a level 5 Barbarian King, and you can level him up as you progress. I think Town Hall 10 should get Grand Warden to level 5. You can unlock the Eternal Tome ability, or even level 1, as silly as that is, so you can have the Life Aura at least. And then I think Town Hall 10 will be much more manageable, and it will give people a nice intro to the Grand Warden, and most importantly, it will stop people from feeling the need or the pressure to rush up to Town Hall 11 or 10.5 to grab that Grand Warden and then kind of play with the big boys. So that would be my number one solution. It almost feels to me like Town Hall 10 would be better off with level 2 Inferno Towers being max, and then it would be that sweet spot where 3-stars are definitely viable to your average player. Again, guys, that's what I want to see. Your average player being able to take pride in planning and executing a 3-star attack. I don't think it should be this, unicorn where it's so rare that, you almost want to throw a party every time it happens. But hey, that's just my opinion, and you guys, I'm sure, have your own thoughts on things. Some of you might think that Town Hall 10 is too easy. Who knows? Me personally, I'm not, by the way, I'm not calling for a level 2 Inferno Tower. I'm just saying that kind of feels like what it should be to have a nice balanced Town Hall 10 and stop people from upgrading. There's plenty of other other options, but I think that Town Hall 11 offers enough to the player to make them want to upgrade now without having to worry about that criticism. In other words, I don't think the Grand Warden to level 5 is enough to deter people from never wanting to go to Town Hall 11. You're getting Eagle Artillery, you're getting a lot of defensive extra levels, and even some offensive extra levels. So that's my opinion on Town Hall 10. Curious to hear what you guys think of this. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know. But guys, now let's move on to the good half of the episode. The first half, whatever, who cares? Just Ash rambling about balancing, womp womp. So some of you may or may not have noticed that I haven't been putting out daily Clash of Clans videos. I still try to get 3 out a week. If you go back and count, I think I've gotten 3 out a week for the last 2 years at least. So it's not like I'm not creating Clash of Clans content, but I'll tell you what guys, I am still watching a lot of content, and I want to share 4 or 5 of my favorite Clash of Clans YouTubers who aren't NDA'd, who aren't, affiliated with Supercell, but they're smaller YouTubers. They're all under 10,000 subscribers, and they're some of my favorite guys out there, starting with Cast and Blast. Cast and Blast is a great, knowledgeable YouTuber with a great personality, very gregarious and just fun to listen to. He's got a nice kind of, maybe a kind of a cockiness about him, but in a good way, like a good guy that you just want to hang out with. And he's very famous for his Queen Pop episodes, so check those out. A ton of great Town Hall 9 specific content there. The next one on the list is Mr. Clash. Mr. Clash, I think he's British? I don't know. He has a British accent, I think. Why am I even mentioning where he's from? The real important thing is he has really high quality content. No clickbait here. He's a smaller channel at around 1,000 subscribers, and you can see some of his content over here. He gives a lot of opinion pieces, and he shares a lot of real technical raids. Really good for people who are really interested in deep diving into general strategies. This next one is one of my absolute favorites, Clash Bashing. He's a good streamer, and he's a good Clash of Clans content provider. He also does some Clash Royale, but he's a really fun guy. Again, kind of like Cast and Blast. He has a lot of energy. He's very fun to listen to. He keeps you interested from the beginning to the end of the video, and he knows his stuff too. So check out his channel. A lot of, again, Town Hall 8, 9 stuff, a lot of low hero content. I know you guys are big fans of that, so check him out as well. And then moving along to next on the list, it's going to be Snip Attacks. Now, Snip is a great content creator for the hardcore war enthusiasts. A lot of great competitive war recaps. If you're into that sort of thing, this is some of the best content out there on YouTube. I think he's going to blow up in the future, so check out some of his content. A lot of great war, like I said, war recaps, and a lot of competitive war scene content from the War Whales clans. So last on the list is going to be one of the smaller creators, but I'm a big fan of this guy. It's Halo Okraheads, and he has some great content that's a little bit different from your average Clash of Clans stuff. You can see only a few hundred subscribers, but definitely worth checking out. He shares a lot of failed attacks and tries to analyze what went wrong. It's a very common theme I hear from other people out there looking for more YouTubers who cover failed attacks and give a more realistic and accurate picture of what Clash of Clans is truly like for your average Clasher. Halo Okraheads is a beautiful place for that. Lastly, I did want to mention EchoThruMe. I really love this guy. It's mostly Clash Royale. You have to go back a week or so to find his last Clash of Clans episode, but he does have a very great commentary style, and he's very interesting to listen to as well. So guys, those are my favorite, 5 or 6 YouTubers that I've been watching lately. There's a plenty of other great content creators out there, so by no means is this an exhaustive list, but rather just some of my absolute favorite Clash of Clans YouTubers. Guys, let me know, did I leave anybody out who you're a big fan of, especially some people with really high quality content? I want to know what your favorite Clash of Clans YouTuber is in the comments below. Let's give some guys who have maybe a lower profile in the community some love, and hopefully their channels will blow up because they deserve it like these guys do. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care guys.